we're going to call one more leaders all the way from Nigeria. Okay, is still waiting. Okay, let's put hand together, give a good reaction, and please welcome our Professor Baba Tunda Diamond from Nigeria. Hi, sir. The prof, this platform is yours. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Muhilan. It's great to be here. And I have to say a lot of thanks to Phytoscience for allowing me to talk at such an important event. Now, a lot of thanks to the founder, Juan Datin Sri Elatan, for giving us such a wonderful opportunity, and Mr. Wilito for helping to work this platform. If you allow me, please let me share my screen. Here we are to meet and greet the co-founder, Juan Datin Sri Elatan, and the CEO, Datok Wilito, for giving us such a wonderful platform. Let me tell you a bit about all I have done so far to make money. I've always loved making money. I've always wanted to make money. And I've also lost a lot of money trying to make money. I've never tried to cut corners to see if I can make money by duping people. And whatever I have done before getting to Phytoscience was a big failure. And I was at a point where it didn't matter to me anymore. I didn't just want to go into any business. I was ready to just stay on my own and weather whatever storms was coming my way. Now, but luckily, my biochemistry and Dr. Presbuli gave us the wonderful product. And Phytoscience under Tang Sri Tekpeng and Kwasri Tang Datin Sri Elatan gave us Phytoscience, and Mr. Wilito has been doing a wonderful job. And that is why we have the fantastic support we have in Phytoscience today. I'm going to talk about how I came into Phytoscience, how to run the business, and how I've run the business so far. I just became Diamond in March. I'm still a baby in the business. I've not really earned much, but I believe that what I'm going to talk about this evening, what I'm going to share this evening might encourage someone to also see what they can do. It will also make me learn more, because as you are sharing, you're also learning. Now, let me see. This is how I came into Phytoscience. I was battling a lot of health issues. And when the wonderful woman, Anka Murawaye, came to me, it was a post on Facebook, who wants to earn something extra during this lockdown. I looked at it, threw my face away, and then looked at it again. I had known her for over 20 years. She had tried to even introduce me to another business, network business. But luckily, that one didn't work out. And it didn't work out for her either. If you take a look at the first thing I caught on this page now, I told her, Auntie, I'm not network marketing compliant. That ties in with what I've said so far. And she said, yes, me neither. So also assumed till of recent. Remember, I presented one other one to you years back. It failed royally. Now, I went on to say, how can I introduce? I cannot market. By the way, the second cutting on the page, I cannot market. How do I convince anyone to put hundreds of thousands of naira? That will translate to thousands of dollars into any business. And she said, don't worry, just come over here. We'll tell you how to do it. And she did. Let me tell you what brought me to Phytoscience. I was attending my third meeting, and I thought I was going to tell her at the end of the meeting I was no longer interested in Phytoscience, in attending any Zoom meetings. But it occurred to me to Google stem cells. And what I saw was so amazing, I had to stop whoever was giving a talk at the Zoom meeting. I told the people at the meeting that they had not said up to 5% of what I read in the last 5 minutes, and I was going to join the following day. That was 15th of June, 2020, and I joined the following day. Since then, I've not looked back. I've given away products over $10,000, and I've signed a lot of people. I'm going to see the details of that later. Now, how do you run the business? You need a broadcast list. You can't do without a broadcast list. You want to tell people that this is what you have seen, and it's not a matter of telling 10 people, 11 people. You want to tell the whole world that you have found something that works. You have found a range of products that can take care of all health issues. This is what I knew the world was going to come to welcome in future, but I never knew it was going to be in my own lifetime. I knew there was a time that a single range of products would take care of all ailments. I just knew, but I didn't know it was going to come in my time. Now, social media. I told you I came into this business through social media. Just a single sentence on social media. And I've made tremendous use of social media. A lot of people are contacting me through social media. I've signed a lot of people straight off social media. Perhaps they were referred to me, or they saw some of my posts or saw some of my testimonies on social media. So word of mouth, you can't afford to be shy. What you are giving to the world is something the world has never seen before. We are used to taking pills. Pills do all sorts of harm inside our bodies, but we keep taking them because we don't ever even imagine that there will be another way out. So please tell people that there's something called phytoscience. Tell them that there are stem cells, plant stem cells that can regenerate. Indeed, I didn't realize that what I was reading on the internet was animal stem cells, which are really far below plant stem cells. Now you have all students associations. There are so many people there waiting for you to tell them, give them relief to their health issues and save them from death. Social platforms at work, maybe your platform, WhatsApp platform at your place of work, and you need to have confidence, be a product of the product. I was prospecting somebody recently and she said, have you taken the product before? Yes, I've taken the product before. I have a list of what the products have done for me, nothing less than 17. I was more or less dying when I came across Phytoscience. So when you register on the platform of Phytoscience, please take the products. Don't sell the products, don't sell all the products. You need to take some and show the world, even if you don't have any ailment, show the world that your skin is now shining. People, you notice that you are different. You are not what you used to be before. Your body is different because as the stem cells are also regenerating every organ in your body, the largest organ in your body, which is the skin, is also being regenerated. Then follow up on prospects and clients. Clients, because some people, no matter what you do, are not going to sign up. But you still have to follow up and sell the products to them, follow up, and that's how you're going to get your testimonies. And then your prospects too, you need to follow up on them. You can't just sow the seeds and allow them to waste. When you follow up on clients, then you record your testimonies. You must record your testimonies from the very first day you start the business of phytoscience. And then honesty is very important. You have to be very honest. Don't claim the products to work overnight. Yet, yes, we know there are times you hand just a sachet to an individual, and the following day, the person has such a great relief. In fact, the whole problem might be over overnight. But all bodies are not the same. Some will take longer, some will take shorter. For instance, take a look at a large cases I've handled. All of them, save one, took just a month. But there's a stubborn one that took two months initially. And the man told me, I'm not seeing any changes. I said, okay, I will give you products for just a month free. And I gave him products for a month. And he gave me his testimony today. That single month made so much change in his body. He used to draw back on his seat while in the car to pee inside a bottle. That has stopped now. He pees not at the normal frequency now, just because he added one more month. I told him you have to take the products for 6 months. This is a therapy. Be sure to tell people right from the beginning that, yes, these products might work the first day, second day, but you need to regenerate every organ and every tissue in your body. For that reason, you are not going to take it for just a week or two. Because they take it for a week, you buy just one pack and it doesn't work, they tell you the products don't work, and tell other people that the products don't work. Let them know that it's a therapy. It doesn't work like drugs. It's going to go to the root of the problem and iron out the problem. Yes, there are some things that will be ironed out, like my saliva. That was reddish brown. By the time I came across this product, in just 5 days, that became taken care of. But there are still some other things that you just keep telling people that don't think it's just one day that's going to solve your problem. Be ready to learn. You become more tolerant. You're going to come across a lot of people that will test your patience. You are going to become a better person. You'll be more tolerant. For instance, on Facebook, I used to be very abrasive. But because I went into phytoscience, I expanded my friendship base. And I brought in people I ordinarily would not have brought in, people that I would have been against right from maybe before. I brought all of them in because I had something to give to them, something that could change their lives. Know that you are helping life. and nothing can stand in your way. Be ready to adapt and strategize. Whatever works today might not work tomorrow. So whatever makes you star one might not make you star two. You may need to re-strategize to make star two. You may need to give training to members of your team and give presentations for the benefits of prospects. Now, what are the pitfalls of running this business? Here's one of them. I have my own way of running the business. Yes, you have your own way of running the business. Please add it to the way we also run the business. I've come across people who said, I have my own way. They refuse to set up a WhatsApp broadcast list. They decided to run it their own way, and they ran into problems. I have a target, a set of people, a number of people to introduce the products or business to. Those people will disappoint you. It might be the person that you never had in mind at all that will take your business to the next level. Please remember that. Giving out products on credit, don't give out products on credit. Then you have to strike a balance. The next one says being stingy with products. Know what products to give out free. Don't hoard your products. Don't say, I'm not going to give out products. I have given out products worth over $10,000. But I know the products to give out. When I sell, I don't sell on credit. If I'm selling on credit, let me not say I don't sell on credit. I know the amount of credit I can give anybody. That person is not going to come back to ask for more. I will market when I see results. Some believe that they will market when they see the results. So they sign up. For the next 3 months, they are waiting to see results. Meanwhile, maybe it's the 6th month, the 5th month, they will see their own results. To miss out on the first 4 months, 5 months, within which they did not even need to do maintenance to end. They missed the opportunity of 6 months just because they want to see whether the products work. I can tell you the products work. We have a reputation. Each one of us on this platform has a reputation. We are not ready to drag our names in the mud. If we tell you this product do certain things, be sure that the products even do much better than what you say they do. Because in some cases, these products will continue to work months after you stop taking them. I can't market. Everybody can market. Take a look at me. I never thought I could market, but see what I've become today. Perhaps one of the best marketers in Nigeria. I've won all sorts of awards, Malaysia, Nigeria. I'm not the best. I'm just one of the people who are okay. One of the best marketers. Let me just say, one of the best marketers in Nigeria. You'll see my tracks all over Facebook and there on the internet. Then the detractors will come your way and tell you that this is this and that. They have better products. Don't listen to them. Some of these people will come back to you after 2 years. The last 20 people I signed up came to me on their own, not that I went out to talk to them. There's a woman in my faculty who also has, she's in botany. She has her own products. And when I introduced phytoscience to her, she said, ordinary regenerating products, you don't even need to attach. I don't know how she got that idea, because there are so many health products with a network marketing attached. When her son had ulcer, she had to send the son to him because her own products did not work. And it took less than a week to sort out the boy's ulcer. Selling one pack, as I said earlier, selling one pack is one thing you should not do unless you have no choice. Of course, if it's ulcer, in my own case, at times one pack might be okay, but I would let the person know. Doesn't necessarily have to be one pack. Just know that you may need to buy more. Then there's another thing, my team is not working. Who says your team? You can't force your team to work. You can do all you can to make sure your team works. Do all you can. You can't get annoyed and abandon your business just because somebody in your team is not working or your team is not working. It is your business. Now, this is a graphic representation of I sold on credit and I sold in cash. This photo has been trending for nothing less than 40 years. I grew up seeing this photo, so I brought it in. I sold on credit, I sold in cash. Please don't sell on credit, sell in cash. Now, phytoscience is like the parable of the sower. As many people as you can tell, my grandmother in the business can prospect trees. And when I accused her of prospecting trees, she said, yes, when you prospect trees, fruits fall from the tree, PSP, fall from the trees. So you're going to sow Some of the seeds will fall by the side of the road, and birds will pick the seeds because those ones never had anything to do in the first instance. So somebody will come and tell them, you know, this other product is too expensive, and the birds will pick those ones from the side of the road. Some will fall among thorns. These ones, initially, we have a lot of enthusiasm, but within a week or two, the enthusiasm has died down. Some will fall on the rock. Those ones will never germinate. It's like falling on deaf ears. And some will fall on fertile ground. The ones that fall on fertile ground have several ways of manifesting. Some will manifest one-fold, two-fold, tenfold. But please bear this in mind. You are sowing, and whoever is sowing knows that it's working for God. Just keep sowing. This is my journey so far. I joined Phytoscience on the 16th of June, 2020. I became Star 1, August 2020, Star 2, October 2020, Star 3, April 2021, and Diamond, March 2022. I've signed up 112 members. This is a man that said he was not network market compliant. Only 1 bronze, 8 silver, and 103 platinum. Now, the first 2 of these you have seen. Let's take a look at the third one. Good evening, mommy. 49 signups, 6 silver, 1 bronze, 42 platinum. I should celebrate on the 17th, that is my first anniversary, with at least the 50th sign up. And my mother in the business said, my son, in whom I'm well pleased, you make me proud indeed. This is my story in Phytoscience, and I have 163 testimonies to buttress my point. I've touched lives. I've brought, not me, of course, the greater forces in life have managed to use me to bring up over 160 testimonies. The ones are documented as 163 in number, and run through diabetes, Parkinson's disease, herniated disc, sinusitis, cancer, brain tumor, blocked intestine, long-sightedness, short-sightedness, lump in the breast. When you talk about long-sightedness and short-sightedness, I have a lesson, and whenever I see any of my students putting on glasses, I ask them, you want to throw away your glasses? And not less than 10 of them have thrown away their glasses. Miracles, I have the lump in breast, psoriasis. Some of these ailments are said to be incurable by orthodox medicine. But Phytoscience has given us a solution to all health issues. Ulcer, tooth and gum problem, fibroid, enlarged prostate, autism, cerebral palsy, stroke, mouth odor. Bedwetting, something as mundane as bedwetting is. Particular boy, 10 years old, who could not but wet his bed twice in the night because he was born with a small bladder. It was so painful for him to watch his younger brother sleeping on the bed, and he was sleeping on the floor. When I first saw him, his self-confidence was 0. But once this problem was solved, it's just 2 sachets of double stem cell. When I saw this boy, he was looking, anytime his mother was coming to him, because his mother is a co-worker, he would tell her, please greet grandpa for me. That's what I'm called by my students. Low sperm count, 3-month cough, chronic constipation, 20-year-old bomb that disappeared in just 3 days. Ascites, my colleague in my faculty, would have died. He became so lean that his own younger brother could not recognize him from a distance. ADHD, coated tongue, dirty gastrointestinal system, mouth odor, anemia, and all sorts of, I've just mentioned a few of these. Thank you so much, Phytoscience International. Thank you so much, Phytoscience.